So basically over here I have my curse technique along with all the abilities, strongest technique slash ability, and domain expansion, which I will explain. And then I'll show you guys the Shikigami combinations, and yeah. So first we'll go to my curse technique. It's called Glitch, and the first ability is called Glitch Punch, which either A, lets me hit something, and then basically it moves, hitting two places at the same time, basically. And then another one is when I'm about to punch, so I go to block it, my fist will move to somewhere else, and you'll get hit, which basically makes it unpredictable. And I can then it gives me teleportation to like glitch to a different area. I have glitch blast, which basically can say glitch and distort you. So if you go to say punch me, and then I use the blast, your arm may end up on your back, and you won't be able to punch me. It also lets me fly. Arrow creation, like arrows. I have a move called blast. Sun radiation, which amplifies the radiation from the sun onto my target. There's Animal Summon, aka the Shikigami. I have Swap, which basically kind of like a little bit different because you can't swap with living creatures or creatures with close energy, only things that are close to your size and aren't alive. That's good enough. So like you could swap places with a small tree or something. There's Glitch Blade, which basically makes a sword. There's Glitch Stretch, which basically allows you to stretch out. There is Power Punch, which is basically just a strong punch. Arm Generation allows you to make new arms. There's Life Creation, which basically just means you can bring the dead back to life for a certain amount of time, basically glitching and distorting death, but only for like 10 minutes. And the body has to be like recently killed. There's Glitch Change, which basically is just chains. Portal, you can cause more explosions. There's Corruption. There's Shrink and Grow, so you can shrink things and grow things. Fast reflexes and small forms of regeneration, so reverse curse technique. The strongest technique of it is called Kisomandara, which basically just completely messes up and destroys your body, which means it could swap all the body parts on your face, swap all your limbs, swap where your organs are and how they work, just like completely change everything. You can only use it once every month, and it's like a super technique. Then the domain is called Glitch World, which basically brings you to this world where on the outside it's just a black orb, but on the inside it's like an entire infinite amount of like an infinite universe, and you're on a planet where things are distorted and glitched, and there's monsters, and basically the only way to get out is if you find the heart of the glitch in that planet, and then you smash it. Then you get out, and the user, which would be me, has full control. Time to get to the Shikigami. Oh, and this is just like the fun little symbol I made for it. I don't know what to have for the Shikigami. I'll start with the one I made first, then second, and go on like that. So the first one I made is my strongest regular Shikigami, called Data Bug, which basically means that it can create mini data bugs, and basically, and it can also, it can create like appendages, like robot appendages, along with data orbs and stuff like that. Basically, it can charge things, use data as weapons, take data out of something, take away internet, control internet fields, make robotic appendages. It's also able to link to like the magnetic the magnetic field, basically. So it can shut down all power in a 100-meter radius, which could be useful if say you like trying to like like, say you're fighting, right? And they have lightning powers or something like that. You can completely distort it. You can also adapt to their powers and distort it. So it's like you can adapt to the magnetic field of your opponents, which basically gives you a small advantage, letting you kind of predict where their movements are going to be. Then they have some of these smaller ones, which can be 140 inches. They basically just investigate and then they go to him, and if the main body ever dies, then this can basically bring him back to life. That is what's called its core. Basically what that means is the only way to defeat it is if you strike its core and smash it, then it dies. Next one I made is called Shock USB. It basically, his name's right there, by the way. Basically, what it does is it allows, basically while it's fighting, it can grow itself, that way it can plug itself in, and its cord is like that. Basically, it can retain information while it's fighting, and then when you bring it, and then if you summon it at your house, you can plug it in, and you'll get all the memories of that fight up to 24 hours. So it's pretty useful. It can poison you, has small forms of lightning power. So that's pretty cool. And there's this guy called Shikigami. Zatazult. Just Zatazult, not Shikigami. I'm tired. He has lightning and speed. That's about it. Has lightning. He's really fast. He's good. And then there's fusion. So if that guy mixes with him, there's him. If he mixes with him, it's him, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So if that guy and that guy mixes, they make this guy who is just Dadagami, which I meant to put that as well, but like I said, I'm tired. Basically, it means that I've been up since like 1 a.m. I've been doing this for like an hour. Like I've been up since like 1 p.m. today and started this at 1 a.m. It's 1:21. Anyways, so this is basically a combination of him and him, and it has both the powers of both of them. It's small, a bit more fragile. Any part of it can break. Still can make the appendages, and yeah. Then we have this one, which is a Falcon combined, which basically means that he has both powers of both of them, but he also has more storage. So when it's like that, if you say if you plug it into your computer, then then you can retain more of its memory after a week, which is pretty good. And it can also use more data, which means it can absorb more, expel more, make bigger data bombs, make bigger things of those. Yeah. Then there's this one, who is called Shockzolt. It doesn't have any powers. It's mainly for distraction purposes. So say you're fighting someone like Yuji Chidori, right? Then you were to summon, or what grade still? It's been like a month since I watched Jessica. So anyways, say you're fighting like a Yuji, Chidori, or Gojo, or someone, you can transform into this, and it'll kind of be like, by the way, I can't lift that, so it'll kind of throw them off board for a split second, and then that's your opening chance to go in and hit, which I just thought is more, and it's also kind of like a little goofy guy. Then, when all three combine into like the strongest thing, it's this, which has blue, yellow, and black lightning. It has the weak point, like all the other fusions, except for that one. It has powers of all three, except amplified, and I believe Forward, which is pretty good. I have the signature lightning bolt, and that thing of that guy, I made sure to have the green on the face of him. So I basically got his face, that guy's star, and then I basically just combined them all into one super guy. And this guy is pretty big. He is bigger than his main body, smaller than him, but that guy's really fast, super strong, super destructive. It's really everything you could ask for. Uh, yeah, that's about it. It's a pretty solid character. Not sure. I'm honestly don't think he could beat Yuji Itadori or Gojo, but someone like Mahito, I think he could beat Mahito. Well, at least this one, and he could just because, kind of is like linked with the spirit, which is kind of like Mahito's energy, like weakness, and you could say that because the data is technically like his soul and hard work, he would be able to use the data blast on Mahito. Um, yeah. I think he might be able to defeat the guy that uses the Oogie Woogie technique, and also the girl that uses the nails. Why can I not remember them? I'm so tired. Oh my god. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, that is pretty solid. Please tell me what you think of them. Okay, thank you.